everybody, this is Catrina the Cat, co-investigator for the Chaotix. And today, I will be reading you all the Berenstain Bears and Left 4 Dead crossover fanfiction written by the Shadow Lioness. I am reading chapter 14 because my boss, Vector, actually assigned me to read this chapter. And Bokun is after me, so you'll be hearing him reading chapter 15 next week. Now we were introduced to this fanfiction by Sonic, which is my foster brother. He told us that this story is actually really good. And surprisingly enough, Espio, Charmy, and Vector told me that this story is really good so far. And since I need to be sure about it, I might as well read chapter 14 of this story. Oh, before we begin, Shadow Lioness, thank you very, very much for giving us permission to read this fan fiction of yours. Keep up the good work on these, okay? Now without further ado, everyone, let's get reading. On the boat, the survivors, along with Mama and Papa and their cubs, Zoe was looking at the picture of her and her parents while sighing with sadness. "You okay?" Mama asked. "Yeah, I just remember something, that's all," Zoe said. "What's that?" Mama asked Zoe. "I think I may be the last woman on Earth. It's just, I've never seen another woman alive so far during this infection. Besides you, Sister, and Widow Jones, that witch. I wonder what's the next thing she will do this time." "I wonder what is the next thing she will do this time?" Zoe asked. Meanwhile, at the airport of Dead Air, Widow Jones was looking in her crystal ball to find a group of survivors along with Mama, Papa, and their cubs. Well, that didn't stop you guys from saving the cubs, eh? Well, if you're coming for Freddy, you can have him. But you'll have to come to the greenhouse in Newburgh in Pennsylvania. Widow Jones used her magic to make the survivors disappear from the boat. They were all soon in another place, which was the city of Newburgh. And they were all shocked. Oh, forgive me if I'm pronouncing Newburgh incorrectly. Sorry about that. "What happened? Did we get teleported?" Brother asked. "It looks like Widow Jones made us disappear from the boat, and we ended up here," Zoe said. "We're in the greenhouse, and this is the city of Newburgh," she said, as the plane flew past the greenhouse above the group. "That's a plane heading for the airport," Francis pointed out. "I say we head there. Fred must be there." "I say we head over there, since Fred must be there. I sure hope he's okay." Zoe grabbed a pipe bomb, and she threw it at a group of zombies. She killed a group of them. "Well, that took out most of them," she said. "But there's still some zombies there," Brother pointed out. "I'll take care of the rest," Bill said as he threw the pipe bomb and killed the rest of the zombies. "That was cool." "Can I try to throw one?" Brother asked. "Sure, Brother, I'll teach you," Francis said as he saw a hunter in the greenhouse. He threw a Molotov, and so did Brother. Mama and Papa looked at Bill and didn't like that Franz was teaching Brother Bear to play with fire when it's not safe. "Doggone it, Francis!" Bill shouted as Francis stared at Bill. "What?" Francis asked as Bill took the Molotov away from him. "You don't teach kids how to play with fire. You can't let them throw these grenades. They're dangerous," Lewis said. "Let adults handle this stuff." Zoe opened the map, but it was ripped. "Aw, crap, the map is ripped," Zoe said as she held one part of the map and the other was flying away after the fire killed the hunter in the fire. And the fire disappeared. The group continued on. Bill grabbed the other part of the map. "I got it," Bill said as she handed Zoe the other piece of the map. "I'll hold on to the map that is ripped in half until we get the tape." "Thanks, Bill," Zoe replied as Sister laughed. "What's so funny?" Zoe asked. "I think your flying's undone." Sister pointed at Zoe's pants, which made her look down to see her zipper was undone in her jeans, so she did them up. "Oh, Thanks, sister, but you shouldn't have to say it out loud, where everyone can frickin' hear you. Zoe shouted in an annoyed voice. Oh, okay, sorry for my language, but you know what I mean. The group continued to go through a few buildings until they reached to find the way down to the street. There's a safe house in a Harbor View Hotel, Francis pointed out as the group saw the smoker, and he grabbed Brother with his tongue. Help! Let me go! Brother shouted as Francis grabbed Brother, but he was being pulled. Then Zoe and Bill pulled, and Zoe was reloading her gun so she could kill the smoker when Sister, who had her UZI, and shot down the smoker. He was killed, and a large puff of smoke appeared. Got him, Sister smiled as everyone looked at Sister, who shot down the smoker. Great shot, Sister, Zoe said in surprise. I'm proud of you for killing that smoker. Yes, sis, you did very well. Who taught you how to do that? Brother asked. Zoe taught me how to use a gun, Sister replied. Good thing you taught her good, kid. I'm proud of you, Bill said as he hugged Zoe. We should get going to the safe room. Last one in the safe room closes the door. Brother ran towards the safe room in the hotel. Brother, watch out for the... Before Bill, Lewis, and Francis, along with Zoe, can warn Brother about the car, what's going to set an alarm on. The car went off. Car... You gotta be kidding me, Zoe screamed in an annoyed and angrily voice. Then a huge horde of zombies were coming, so the group ran all the way until they got to the safe room. When everyone was in, Francis quickly closed the door. And this is where I will stop for part 1. Stay tuned for part 2 of Catrina the Cat Reads, Chapter 14 of the Berenstain Bears and Left 4 Dead crossover fanfiction.